Now, whilst we just covered the worst moments of WWE in 2019, don't get us wrong, there was some damn good moments of 2019 too. So join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the very best of WWE in 2019. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. Number 1. The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Without question, The Fiend is the best character the WWE has created in years, with Bray Wyatt playing the seemingly innocent host of a children's show, but also one possessed by a devilish double who ruthlessly attacks opponents. While the WWE nearly ruined The Fiend by booking him into an impossible Hell in a Cell situation against Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell, be sure to check out our Worst WWE in 2019 video for more details, the character was strong enough to survive this incredibly stupid setup and seems stronger than ever. Number 2. Extreme Rules. The WWE's pay-per-views were incredibly hit and miss in 2019, only made worse by poor build-ups and weak storylines involving various WWE superstars. That wasn't the case with July's Extreme Rules show, which featured a number of good matches on paper, as well as a number of matches that over-delivered, including The Undertaker and Roman Reigns battling Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre in their wild no-holds-barred tag team match, and a triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship involving The New Day, Heavy Machinery and Rowan and Bryan. Number 3. The Undertaker restores his legacy. As discussed in our Worst of 2019 video, The Undertaker vs Goldberg match at Super Showdown hurt both men's legacy as they engaged in a botch-filled match best described as a complete disaster. Fast forward to July, where The Undertaker surprisingly aligned himself with Roman Reigns during the Big Dog's feud with Shane McMahon, helping Reigns defeat Shane O'Mac and Drew McIntyre at Extreme Rules, and proved he's still not done yet. Number 4. Wrestlemania 35 Women's Main Event. The WWE's Women's Revolution rose to new heights in 2019 with Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair battling in a winner-takes-all match for both Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship in the main event at the Showcase of the Immortals. The only thing that took away from the match was the insane amount of wrestling they had to sit through before it aired, but the match was well received and a sign that the WWE's women are second to none. Number 5. Women's Tag Team Championship. With the WWE women's roster growing, the WWE Universe wondered how long it would be before the WWE introduced another championship. In 2019, they launched its Women's Tag Team Championship, the first time a tag belt has been used in decades. They weren't playing around either, as it held a title bout in an elimination chamber with 6 top teams competing for the gold. The Boss and Hug Connection emerged victorious after 33 minutes of intense action. Number 6. The 24/7 title. What started off as a complete disaster turned into one of the WWE's freshest ideas in recent years. Rumor has it that USA Network executives suggested the WWE introduce a new title to boost ratings, which led to Mick Foley unveiling the 24/7 Championship. While the fans booed the title, R-Truth's heavy involvement in the title led to a number of memorable moments, as fans never knew when the title might change hands or who might win it, ranging from WWE superstars to legends to even celebrities. Number 7. The OC Faction. The WWE has had difficulty recreating the magic of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Bullet Club despite the presence of many original Bullet Club members. In 2019, they finally got things right, with Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows convincing AJ Styles to turn heel and form the group known as the Original Club, aka the OC. While the OC had some fans wondering whether the WWE was branching off into a teenage drama series, they turned the trio into Raw's top heel act, with AJ Styles capturing the US Championship and Gallows and Anderson winning the Raw Tag Team Championship. Number 8. CM Punk on WWE Backstage. While technically a Fox decision and definitely a Fox program, CM Punk's debut on FS1's WWE Backstage did what it was intended to do: attract viewers to the studio show and tease Punk's return to a WWE ring. While Punk's long-term impact on WWE Backstage's ratings remains unknown, he's got people talking, which is a step in the right direction. Number 9. NXT is put into the spotlight. When the WWE decided to throw a monkey into the debut of AEW Dynamite by airing wrestling against it, it quickly became clear that NXT was going to be its cat's paw. Although many fans were skeptical at the WWE's claim that they'd always intended to move NXT from the WWE network to regular television, a deal was struck with the USA Network and NXT evolved from a 1-hour tape show to a 2-hour live program. This was a big move, but it was also a big gamble for the WWE as they had to deliver in the ratings department. It proved to be a big opportunity for NXT's roster, and so far, they've risen to the occasion. Number 10. The NXT Invasion angle. It was one thing to put NXT into the spotlight, but another to get anyone to care about the black and gold brand. Initially, NXT's efforts proved ineffective against AEW Dynamite, arguably because many fans didn't know who the stars of NXT were and/or because they didn't care. The WWE knew they had to change this, and in a classic case of turning trash into treasure, the WWE took the crown jewel travel debacle that stranded most of SmackDown's roster in Saudi Arabia and used it to launch the NXT Invasion. While they originally planned for NXT stars to battle Raw and SmackDown superstars at Survivor Series, the travel crisis pushed things ahead of schedule, and the fans loved every minute of it. Not only did the WWE Universe get to see NXT stars in action, but they realized how much they had to offer. So much so that they tuned into NXT, boosting ratings and even helping the show win the ratings battle against AEW. Number 11. Kofi Mania. Kofi Kingston has always been a popular WWE star, but over the last 5 years he's become synonymous with the New Day, leading to many fans forgetting his talents as a singles competitor. In another chance of happenstance, Kofi was inserted into the 2019 Elimination Chamber following Mustafa Ali's injury, and the WWE Universe loved every minute of it. Initially skeptical of Kofi's singles push, Vince McMahon reassessed the situation as Kofi's popularity as a solo act increased. Eventually, wrestling's Dreadlock Dynamo earned a WWE Championship at WrestleMania 35, appending Daniel Bryan for the title and holding it for a solid 6-month reign. Although the WWE tainted Kofi's title reign by having Brock Lesnar squash him on the 4th October debut of SmackDown, there's no denying the sensational 6 months of Kofi's run as WWE Champion. Number 12. Kevin Owens' babyface turn. Kevin Owens' return after a long injury-related absence had KO fans excited, especially when he turned babyface, becoming an unofficial member of the New Day. However, Daniel Bryan's unexpected injury forced the WWE to turn Owens heel, feeling SmackDown needed a main event heel. While the quick turn made zero sense, the WWE seized its opportunity when Shane McMahon overstayed his welcome as a heel on Raw and SmackDown, resulting in Owens taking on a Stone Cold version 2.0 character and subsequent face turn. The fans ignored Owens' brief heel turn and embraced the babyface turn as Owens sent Shane McMahon packing and became a top star. Number 13. The Kabuki Warriors heel turn. While Asuka and Kairi Sane made a terrific tag team, there was something missing in their bid to wrest the Women's Tag Team Championship from Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. That missing something turned out to be the edge often seen in heel characters, and the Kabuki Warriors embraced the dark side, turning heel and ditching their babyface manager Paige with a beatdown. Asuka's use of green mist added another element of evil to their act, and so far, Asuka and Kairi Sane are proving strong competition for the women's tag team roster. Number 14. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode team. Like its singles division, the WWE's tag team is packed with talent, the problem being their use of it. While the WWE has often failed in creating teams from 2 single stars with limited success, the seemingly random pairing of Ziggler and Robert Roode turned into an unlikely success. Both stars gelled well in the ring, and the WWE did a remarkable job putting them over in such a short amount of time, eventually putting the Raw Tag Team Championship on them. Although Ziggler and Roode's win was largely a way to transition the belts to the Viking Raiders, they created a new team with lots of potential, and now it's up to them to use them right. Currently, Ziggler and Roode are serving as King Corbin's henchmen. Well, actually, Roode's on the bench currently for 30 days following a WWE wellness policy violation, but there's no telling what their future holds for them on SmackDown. Number 15. RKO and the Revival faction. Randy Orton's late summer feud with WWE Champion Kofi Kingston added another dimension when the Revival joined forces with the Viper, battling all 3 members of the New Day. Orton proved a good teammate for Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, and their heel trio quickly added some excitement to the often mediocre SmackDown. Number 16. Natalya and Lacey Evans make history at Crown Jewel. While the WWE deserves a lot of criticism for its partnership with the Saudi government, they did help make history when the Saudi government agreed to let 2 female superstars compete at Crown Jewel, a match some thought would never happen in a nation where women are second-class citizens. NATALYA and Evans put on a good match, made history, and it's something neither superstar nor the WWE Universe will ever forget. Number 17. Sasha Banks' heel turn. As the WWE worked the fans whether the boss was leaving the WWE, recall the many rumors that Banks was looking for her WWE release after abruptly dropping the Women's Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 35, Banks got some much desired rest and relaxation, eventually returning to the WWE with an unexpected heel turn. Banks' new attitude made for an exciting program against Becky Lynch, with many fans expecting the boss to win the Raw Women's Tag Team Championship. Although that didn't happen, Banks seemed energized by her vacation and her new attitude. Number 18. WWE Shield Send-Off. While Vince McMahon may regret it in hindsight, the WWE Network special The Shield's Final Chapter was a good way to capitalize on the Shield's popularity as well as Dean Ambrose's departure from WWE. The Shield defeated Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley at a live event, giving the fans a chance to see the popular trio one last time. Number 19. Roman Reigns' return after leukemia and balanced push. While the WWE Universe enjoyed booing Roman Reigns as a babyface, the return of his leukemia turned things serious, and the fans, as well as the WWE roster, rallied behind the big dog when he left the WWE to focus on his recovery. When Reigns made an unexpected return earlier this year, the WWE carefully crafted his comeback, keeping him out of World Championship matches and on the edge of the main event, still proving a dominant star but one who didn't seem forced on the fans. So far, his return has been well received and the fans are largely cheering him again, a big difference from just 1 year ago. And number 20. Shorty G push. Chad Gable seemed adrift after his Team American Alpha dissolved, with Jason Jordan moving to Raw to become Kurt Angle's storyline's son. However, Vince McMahon saw something in Gable and pushed him to the finals of this year's King of the Ring tournament, and while Gable didn't win it, his strong showing helped him get over, despite the WWE's questionable focus on Gable's short stature. Shorty G's push was a pleasant surprise, and 2020 could be a big year for someone previously thought of as a perennial mid-carder. But there you have it guys, the best of 2019 in WWE. Do you think these items are a good harbinger for 2020 or just flukes? Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.